The expression saga continues. Everyone say, I love word problems. Go on. I love word problems. They're beautiful. You got to start off with a positive attitude. Remember, if you love math, it will love you back. Right? And I want to explain what that means. That simply means that when you love something, you give it time, you commit, you're patient, you persevere, and all those things. So you got to tell yourself that you love this subject, you love math, and then you're going to start giving yourself time to commit to it. And then you'll see it's going to all start unraveling, and you're going to be like, like Neo, like when you drank which pill did he drink? I forget all of that. Here we go. Now, so translating verbal expressions into variable ones for given variables. So here I'm going to point out some key phrases that you'll see, right? And here are examples that you will see. Forgive me, guys. All right, here we go. So we're going to see 9 added to x, and that's usually translated as x plus 9. I want you to pay attention to that. You see, it says 9 added to x, translated as x plus 9. Pay attention to this. It says 4 more than r. No, it's not your eyes. It's the focus, which is translated r plus 4. And then you see the sum of 4 and d, translated as 4 plus d. Now, q increased by r, q plus r. The total of 3 and g, g plus 3. 3 plus g, 13 plus b. 19 plus b, 19 plus b. Now you see what's happening here? If you look at the 1, 2, 3, the last 4 expressions, they're translated as written. You see that was 4 and d, 4 plus d. Q increased by r, q plus r. Total of 3 and g, 3 plus g, 19 plus b, 19 plus b. But if you notice, 9 added to x was translated as x plus 9. You see, it's translated in the reverse. 4 more than r as r plus 4, because they're saying that 9 is added to x. That means I had x and I added 9. It's saying 4 more than r. So it means I had r and it was increased. 4 more was added on. So a word to the wise, whenever you see added to or more than, those expressions are usually translated in the reverse. Okay? Again, added to or more than, they're translated in the reverse. The same applies for subtraction. You see, when we see less than or subtracted from, I just wish they were cohesive and put it together like this, be a little consistent. Anyway, that's your text for you, right? So you see, more than, 4 more than r was r plus 4. Here we go. 8 less than z. Guess how that's translated? Yep, you're correct. Z minus 8. 29 added to x, added to x mean x, we added 9 to x, so x plus 9. And 23 subtracted from w, that means we have taken w and subtracted 23 from it. So it's w minus 23. So everything else that you see are usually translated as written. Okay, 9 decreased by h, 9 minus h. Y minus 9, y minus 9. Z less 7. 8 less z. 8 minus z, right? 9 decreased by h. The difference between x and y. X minus y. So everything else is usually written, translated as written, except for added to, more than, less than, and subtracted from. They are written in the reverse. These are when we're working with terms. Now, when we're working with factors, we just have to know what the factors of the words means. Times is a factor, meaning we're multiplying. 2 times r. Finding 2/3 of a variable. Anytime you find a fraction of something, it means that fraction times that variable. Product also means times, x, y. Multiply, speak for itself. Twice, kind of saying 2 times something. So when we're working with factors that are multiples, you'll see words like times, a fraction, product, multiply, and twice. When we're working with factors that requires division, it'll say plain old divide, 9 divide x, or find the quotient of x and y, which would be xy. Or I don't think they mention it here. Let me see if they mention it on the other page. Yep, the ratio. They find the ratio of 3 and m, 3 over m. And then there's some special translation, which is like finding powers, right? So the square of something means the variable to the second power, and the cubed of something means the variable to the third power. So that's pretty much it in terms of finding synonyms for operation when trying to translate from a variable expression to from a verbal expression to a variable expression. So next video we're actually going to get into some actual problems.